Hey guys, it's Victor Hill again. Let me tell you something. It happened again this morning. Guess what? God decided to wake me up. Man, that's a blessing a lot of us didn't get this morning. I plan on taking full advantage of it. Yes, sir. I plan on doing that by first following the teachings of Jesus Christ and showing the love of God through my actions and not just my feelings. And I encourage you to do the same. Well, today, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit, if you don't mind. You know, so often, Sunday after Sunday, we go into the building where the body of believers meet, and we hear a few things, and we feel good, and then we walk out, and I mean, today, tomorrow, next week, or what have you, shall I say, next Sunday, stay in the parking lot a little bit, and look how fast the cars leave. I mean, sometimes we don't do a lot of fellowshipping with each other, and I think that's important. So I would suggest that if you're a believer, you fellowship with believers, man. They see iron sharpens iron, so keep in mind that it's beneficial to do that. I wanted to like I said, I just want to talk today. I want Easter is coming up, you know, Resurrection Day, and or should I say the day that we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I just in thinking of that, I was sort of contemplating what the bunny rabbit, which now we call the Easter bunny, and eggs have to do with the resurrection of Jesus. Have you ever wondered about that? Um, I mean, it's something. I would invite you to look that up and to research that. Because a lot in this Christian walk of ours, there's a lot at stake when we marry the traditions of man with our faith and what we teach, especially our children. I was talking to someone one time, and they said, "Well, I'm not going to take the fun away from the kids. We're teaching them that it's okay to marry these things with what they learn in the Bible and things that the parents teach them about God and following Jesus." So, like I said, I just, if you're not certain of the origin or what these things mean, I would suggest that you look that up. A lot of things that we have incorporated in our body of believers is stem from pagan ideas. It's true, man. So we want to guard ourselves against that. I mean, look at Christmas. We take the tree, we bring it inside, and whether artificial or real, and we decorate it. And the Bible speaks against that. I mean, it stems from an old pagan tradition. So I'm just saying, and if you don't have any information on that, you can look up in the Bible where it says, "Do not adorn your trees with silver and gold like the pagans." You can actually speak that or type that into Google or what have you, and get some information on that. So I'm just saying it's very, very important that we stay conscious of not marrying pagan traditions with our belief in God and our following of Jesus Christ. Well, guys, also I just want you to just as a reminder to suggest that you carry the love of Jesus, the love of God, through the teachings of Jesus Christ. to the world, man. Start in your own homes. Start there. You know, don't yell at the kids, and things of that nature. Talk to them, love them, like Christ loved us and gave Himself for us. Start there. At work, boss gets on your nerves, things not going right. Just show your gratitude to God by acting accordingly to what we have been taught, to what Jesus teaches us. It's very important stuff to you pastors out there. Just want to suggest that we get more active in benefiting our community through service work. I just think that that's important as well. Is that, if you believe you have this, some great things to say that will transform lives, the best way to get that message out there is to connect with people. And there's no greater way to connect with people than to show them love. I mean, if you love your enemies, and you love your neighbors, and you love your friends, and you love your family, you love all those that you come in contact with, the response will be overwhelming. So that is one of the foundational principles of what Jesus taught, to love. We have to do that. I would also suggest that we pump some of this money that may be collected into the community. If your church sits in the community, and if you look directly around the church at the homes or what have you, and you can't positively say that you affected those people in the surrounding area, then it may be time to reevaluate what you're doing. Maybe make some additions to what you do. I have a saying, less talk and more actions. God has been blessing me with opportunities to reach out to people, and for that I am thankful. It was definitely acts of love and the teachings of Jesus Christ that transformed my life, man. It is amazing what love can do for people. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that don't have money. Give your time, your concern, your care. Make some phone calls for folks. There's several. Practically every homeless person that I've come in contact with here in Greenwood has my personal phone number, just in case they needed me. Now, some of them, I have to admit, are stuck in their particular lifestyle. Or I don't judge anyone. I don't judge them. I don't judge you. I don't judge anyone. It's not my job. I don't judge the behavior. It's not my job to do any judging whatsoever. But what I do let them know, if they're not ready now, I let them know two things. One, that I will continue to pray for them. And number two, that when they're ready to make changes, to call me. Call me. Sometimes when people have that awakening, it just tells them, hey, my life's not right and I need some help. Because of the lifestyle, they don't know who to contact. Well, tell them to contact me. I have to say that I would encourage you to do the same, man. Get involved with people's lives. We cannot affect people if we come into the church parking lot, park our cars, walk into the church, sit down for a couple of hours, get up, go back to our car, start it up, and leave. And if that's the extent of what we do, then we're not going to be able to positively affect people. I mean, maybe some people in your church right now who are going through some problems. Go over and sit and talk to them. There may be some people who are sick in the hospital. Go there. Sit and talk to them. Pray with them. Talk about the love of God and God's healing power. And here's the thing, man. Sometimes, God brings people home to Him, regardless of what we would prefer the action be. I mean, I know I would have preferred my mom to still be here, but, judging by her looking at her walk with God and how sincere she was, man. I mean, it's better to be with God than to be here with us, So, sometimes when we even go in and sit with folks in the hospital and, and they move on to be with God, I mean, that's a good thing. And I know it hurts. It does. I know it hurts, But it's because we're going to miss them so much. But the truth is, to be absent with the body is to be present with the Lord. So, guys, I'm not going to take too much time today. I just want to encourage you to act in love. Just a quick update. The haircuts for the homeless program is going well. My commitment is every Saturday to go and reach out and cut hair and talk about Jesus. Here at Foundation Ministries, we've even started a spiritual sponsorship program. You might be saying, well, what is that? That's not in the Bible. Well, I don't know, maybe not. I'm sure it's not in the Bible in those terms. But because of the nature of people's issues, problems, what have you, when we come across folks that need help, we don't just send them away. When they begin the process of getting help, we stick by them. We continue to talk about Jesus. We continue to show the love of God through our actions, and we continue to support them. We pray, we give, we do whatever is necessary to help them to transition from the point they're at now until they begin to get spiritually grounded in the fundamental principles and teachings of Jesus Christ and begin acting in love in accordance to what Jesus taught. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad idea, does it? I mean, perhaps you guys can do the same thing. I mean, in your town, there may be some alcoholics, some addicts, or something like that. Homeless people, the poor in the neighborhood, the people that just have given up hope. I encourage you to talk to them. I don't mean spit Bible verses at them. I mean, just show them, talk to them as if they're human beings. Because guess what? They're human and we are too. Just talk. Find out what's going on. See if there's anything that you can do. Now, one thing is people ask me from time to time, don't you see they're taking advantage of you? Can't. There's no way. Can't take advantage of my love, man. It's love. How many times have I turned to God and He's aided me, and then I've turned my back on Him, and He's never just stopped caring for me, loving me, and aiding me. And I'm going to take that particular example, and as I incorporate it in my life, I'm going to show it to the people that God brings in my path. I mean, just imagine if we all did that. Just imagine the impact we would have on our communities, our state, our country, perhaps the world. Let's stop talking like Christians and let's start acting according to the belief that we say we have. Well, guys, again, I'm not going to hold you. This is Victor Hill signing off with the ever-present reminder to love with your actions and not just your feelings. Follow the teachings of Jesus Christ and incorporate those in your life on a daily basis. I got to tell you, I've never seen it not work to transform the lives of people. I've never seen it not work. I'm telling you. Well, guys, Victor Hill over and out. Before I go, I make a deal with you. I'll pray for you. You pray for me. Well, hey, man, even if you don't pray for me, I'm still going to pray for you. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon.